Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the period of 16th of October to the 31st of October 2024 for the zodiac sign Capricorn. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If not, skip this one. If you feel any of your loved ones could benefit from this readings, kindly share the channel with them as well. It'll even help me to reach out to more people and let this guidance reach to more people. So thank you. If you really do this, I really appreciate it. And if you wish to stay connected with me on Instagram, the link is down in the description below. You can follow me there as well. So thank you so much and let's begin. So Capricorn, it seems to be that some of you have been like struggling with something for really long, and you have been finding solutions for it. There could be someone who could come your way, who could be of guidance to you, who could be of actually good guidance and support to you as well. It could be again any gender, so I won't limit it to any gender right now. But it seems that while you are struggling with and going through the those troubled waters, there would be one person who could be like literally helping you navigate, maybe even at times physically, like taking you or going around with you and helping you with whatever the chores are around it. So there could be someone of that sort, whereas someone could be of moral support, who could just give right kind of guidance and knowledge, or kind of right information, that kind of a person. So there could be of such thing. But the thing is that you are so habituated to not really take help from a lot of people, or in fact from barely any people, that you may not want to really take the help of the person who is ready to go with you to places. So while that person can be of really genuine intentions towards you, it may be that you would want to not listen to that person or not really take help. You may be open to listening, but you may not be ready to take help to some other level from that person. So I would just say that be open to it, because that person can really help you navigate through things a little more quicker than otherwise. So of course on your own also you shall navigate with things, but if you'll take this person's help, it will be always easy for you to navigate through things, and kind of you'll reach the shore quickly than otherwise. Other than that, there is something that again, the person who may provide you with moral support will also be a very like a person with genuine pure intentions towards you, who wants you to grow, will give you real good wisdom, and trust me, they could give you some real good piece of advice in this whole process. One of the advice that I think, no matter what even that person or I may give you, is that while there may be certain opportunities coming your way, certain new things happening your way, make sure that you are open to receiving. You may not, because it seems that certain things that you may have lost, or you have you really wanted certain things to happen a certain way and it may have not happened, and you seem to be very stuck at those things. So I would just say that be aware of your surrounding, because there could be some opportunity that could come your way in that time, and it could really help you in a real big way. So just be open, even if you are not grabbing the opportunity, be open, be aware of your surrounding, be aware of what is happening around you. Don't get stubborn with that, no, okay, I'm going to keep yet reminiscing over those things, because it's not going to make sense. What's gone is gone, and you don't know if that's going to come back right now, if that was an opportunity or a person, whatever it may be. The reason I'm saying this is because you are sitting in a period right now where you can actually activate a lot of growth vibrations for you. You can really grow through things, whether it is at a personal level or a professional level. So you are in that period, you are in that phase, so might as well make the most of it, and like grab the opportunity to grow. So work wise, there is a lot of things that could be coming your way. A lot of things, actually more than a lot of things, there could be certain things that you may have to fasten up also, maybe in terms of your decisions or so on. You definitely don't seem to be very happy and satisfied about your work right now. You seem to be all scattered. While it is not that ugly, actually, there will be new opportunities also coming your way. Again, out of all the opportunities, there could be one which you may not really be expecting, to come your way, and there's something really beautiful that could come your way in this duration. But having said that, you are right now so unsettled and unsatisfied about your work, that no matter what, nothing is really lifting your energy around it. So the thing is, yes, you may have gone through difficult days, you may have gone through ups and downs in your work, but it's time to bring in stability into your life, when it comes to your work. So don't let your emotions overpower you, and get you into a space where you don't you yourself block your growth. So don't be in that space. Rather, be a little more active, be proactive, take decisions where needed, and be quick where needed. The time over here is very beautiful for you to overcome all the challenges that you've been going through. Yes, the best thing is that in all of the turbulence that you may have gone through in work, the good part is you've become cautious, you've become more aware of where you need to protect yourself, where you need to let go, what is, so all those details, you're very well versed with it now. The only thing that now you need to do is be ready to move forward from whatever it was, and let the new things come in, let the growth come in. Secondly, yes, there is, you will even have opportunities over here to work what you're passionate about. So it could even be some opportunity that could be you would want to have your own maybe your own business, and it's like you need to start somewhere if you want it. So that's how it is going to happen. There are things that are going to come your way in this duration. So be open, be aware, because really interesting things could happen, and there could be altogether a different phase for you to begin, and that phase could also last long. So whatever you choose, it's going to last longer than you think. Okay, this is interesting. So here comes something really interesting and positive also for you in this duration, is that your finances seem to be getting really, really good. You're stepping into a more stronger place when it comes to your financial freedom and stability. A full phase of happiness, a lot of growth when it comes to your finances. Again, it's all about you taking your decisions, being a little proactive and all of it. Here I would again say that you need to get a little more interactive also with people around you, because people will actually keep guiding you, people will keep suggesting you onto things, and which will be again, of course you should listen and then take your own decision. But be open to listening to everyone, what are the ideas they are giving you and what is it, because a lot of ideas either people could give you or it could come in your own mind also. So not compulsory only from people, but it could be that you will randomly get some ideas where you were you weren't even thinking of, and you may just get some idea, or someone may say something, and from that you may get some idea where you can head towards a better phase in terms of your finance, or should say not better, but the phase that you want to bring in for yourself, because it's a beautiful time for it. Having said that, if there has been something that someone may have betrayed you in terms of finance or anything, trust me, don't waste your time going behind that person or spending any further time around that person, because justice will be served and you will with time get back your money. If it is your money, if it is something else, you're going to get it back. So just let it go, let that person just leave that person and focus on yourself, is what I would say. Because that's what is the right thing to do in the current time frame for you, because it's this phase will bring in a lot of growth for you, in every aspect of your life. So while you may be thinking that okay, it's just maybe in your your work and your finances that a growth can come, but no, this period can actually bring in growth towards your own personal development as well, the internal work that we do, that also. So this is an opportunity for you to even work on that front and again head towards growth. No point staying over here. While you may have overcome a lot of challenges, I would say take your lessons, move forward from where you are currently. In terms of your love, romance and relationships, and when I say relationships, I even consider if all the relations that could be possible over here. So of course, whatever the messages come, I just keep giving out those. There could be, for singles, there could be something that you need to decide on in terms of your love, romance and relationships. So I would say relationships altogether, where it may be friendships, it could be romantic relations, work relations, whatever it is. You may be juggling with a couple of decisions around it, or you need to learn to juggle in between different relations. At times you may be becoming someone who just gives all the attention to one relation, and you ignore the rest of them. So don't be in that kind of an energy as well. While, or some of you, it could be like, for some of you, yes, of course, it could be that possibly you are so driven by your growth and you're so passionate maybe about your work, or you may have been backstabbed, with because backstabbed or maybe betrayed by someone, and hence, or you may be questioning someone's intentions towards you. So there could be things of that kind that could be happening your way, and you may be juggling to make a decision of whether you should stay with that person, let go that person, or whatever. Now this could be even in terms of relationship, that you may have considered someone to be a potential partner for you, and maybe you may have just got to know that that person was not really in thinking on the same lines as you were thinking, which is totally fine, because of course we need to respect the other person's emotions and feelings as well. But maybe you had really really were invested in that relationship, and that's why you may be feeling a little heartbroken and you may be feeling a little down. Having said that, again, this is an opportunity for you to grow through all of this. So Capricorn, yes, a lot of things is happening in this duration for you, but again, like I always say, any particular phase in our life has two things. One is, of course, we can either succumb to what is happening and stay in that stay in that particular situation forever, or we learn our lessons, we grow through things, and we like, we just work on ourselves and everything around us and build something for ourselves. So we have two options, and that's how, it's like we all have to make our choice. We all have to make and choose what is the hard that we want to choose, which because no matter what, staying in the same situation is also difficult, and moving out is also going to be difficult, but you got to choose which difficulties you want to face. So that is something that I always say, and all my personal readings as well. So here it is, of course, a choice that you will have to make. But having said that, if you look forward, and if you can work on yourself and release this person and rather look forward, there could be a lot of good things that could come your way. So I would just say in general also to all the Capricorns, if you guys are struggling to make any decisions, about any person around you or any relations around you, sit with yourself, think for yourself. It's really if it's really serving you and the other person, both of you, maybe you both don't align anymore, and both of you maybe realize it. The other person may have kind of shown you clearly those signs of not really interested kind of a thing, but maybe you are holding on to it, and it's time to let go. It's time to release the unwanted emotions also that you are going through right now. So just do this, and this is for everyone in general, whether single or committed. People who are committed, it seems like no matter what, you both seem to be not on the same page as of now. When I say not on the same pages, one may be wanting to take things ahead, one may not be wanting, or one may be very sure and the other person may not be very very sure. And since you are sure, you would be a little in hurry about taking things to next level, and since this person is not sure, he or she may be wanting to wait for a while. So there could be something like that which is not coming to on the same page, and due to that you guys may be having some differences, some fights and all of it, which is emotionally taking a toll on you. And you may be thinking that the other person is not at all affected about it, but the thing is that other person is also really maybe focused or maybe very clear with what they want, and maybe that is why they are holding their ground too strong. Here again, a personal choice that you can make is either give everything a break, and you also focus on yourself, build yourself and navigate through, and maybe then you may also realize that more than the other person, it is you who are not wanting it anymore. So it's time for you to actually sit and think for yourself that is this is what the relationship that you're looking for, and is it the aligning that you want for yourself? Is it really there? Is that person really there with you in that same alignment? If it's not, maybe it's time, or maybe it's just time to not push things as of now. So make your decisions wisely. If you're not willing to give up on on the relationship, and there's actually not really even giving up, sometimes it's best to let go. But again, if you're not willing to let go and you want to give it a shot, it's totally fine, a personal choice. But then be ready to again choose your difficult wisely. So make a choice accordingly. And but there is a decision when it comes to your relationships. Altogether you all are making choices, you all are juggling between decisions, you all are maybe even juggling between your professional and personal life. You're not able to balance it maybe right now, or there is too much happening and too much of juggling is happening. But yes, what I see so far is that in this duration, you guys are dealing with a lot of things. You guys are dealing with multiple things at one time, but eventually, like I always say, either you can grow out of it, or succumb to the circumstances and stay in this for a longer duration. Eventually you have to grow out of it, but only the choice is in yours for how long you want to stay in that same situation. So all in all, what I understand is that you could actually, if some of you are looking for some new beginnings also, yes, that could happen. You can harvest, like, into new things. Like, when I say harvest, you can be into new relationships, new job, new whatever new could come your way. You could, rather put effort in it and grow through it. Be decisive, like, take your decisions strongly, hold your ground where needed. Whatever you bring in this duration, you will start seeing shifts happening around you within that three once you start getting into that energy, within 3 weeks you'll start seeing shifts happening. And post maybe around 3 months, you may see an entire new life, an entire new you. So you could see all of that growth, you could see through, so a lot of things, and you would be at peace also. Having said that, again, that would also lead to a lot of a growth for the coming months also. So I'm not limiting it to 3 months. Post that also, then you'll start seeing that a lot of growth has started happening. So decision again is yours, but this is what I clearly see. You can be a little strong, and while all of this is happening, one thing that's definitely happening is you are growing more and more wiser through all this. Your knowledge is increasing about things, you are understanding certain things. Maybe some of you who were not good at setting boundaries will start setting boundaries very beautifully, which is again good in your favor, right? There is a whole lot of growth that could happen in this duration, like professional, personal. When I talk in personal, lot of things come, like, materialistically, internal growth, and maybe a glow up altogether. Like what you may be right now, you are definitely going to see a very nice glow up as well. So choose growth is what I would say. Choose moving ahead from things that don't align with you anymore, because trust me, it's just a matter of things to shift, drastically from 3 weeks to 3 months. That is the duration that I see a huge shift can come into your life. Then, I mean, it's a wise choice to make, right, where you want to head now. So yeah, that is what I see for in that case. But yeah, choice is of course yours, but a beautiful period to even overcome all the challenges as well. Only thing is, I would say here is, don't get stubborn about anything. Be a little flexible. It's time to release negativity. I think I already spoke about release. So, yes, it's just a confirming message again, that yes, it's time to release all the negativity, all the things that don't align with you anymore. Just take those steps that you need to do. It's actually, I would say, it's time to even focus on yourself, on your own self growth, self journey. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So yes, release what is not needed, release all the negativity around you and around in your aura, your energy field. Release all the negativity and get disciplined also, because you are capable of accomplishing anything that you set your mind to. All you need to do is stay disciplined and release what's not serving you anymore. Celebration, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So yes, celebrate your achievements. That is one of the way where you will also realize, how strong you are, how talented you are, how, like, how wise you are. So many, like, all the qualities that you have, you start realizing a lot more, and you start acknowledging and appreciating your own self when you start celebrating your all your achievements, big or small. You need to celebrate, even if the world around you is not celebrating with you. not congratulating you, nothing. It's okay. You celebrate it. Get yourself whatever you love. If it's a cake that you love eating, get it. If you want to treat yourself to a good coffee, do it. Good dinner, do it. If you want to buy something, do it. Celebrate it in your own way, which makes you feel good. Boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. I have already mentioned about that. You can actually get to a better place when it comes to setting boundaries as well. It speaks about releasing negativity. I already mentioned about releasing what doesn't serve you, doesn't align with you anymore. And that can happen in terms of, and I spoke about in terms of energy and people also. So yes, put a ring around yourself and your energies, and that is how you will set boundaries with people. So yes, again, a strong message is maybe you need to start learning. If you're not doing it yet, or you need to do it, you realize it, start setting boundaries. Just look at things around, and maybe it is that you've not set good enough boundaries. For very few of you, only if you get that strong feeling, then only do this, is go and go and see the Gemini reading, or it could be someone from Gemini who could be of maybe some help to you, like the Gemini zodiac. So I think just only if it gives a very strong nudge to you, do it. There may be a message there for you. Let's see what are the affirmations for you. I am adored. So yes, this is one of your affirmation which you can use while, again, I always say that while you're trying to release a lot of people or things or habits and whatever, while you're going through a lot, it's a difficult phase. And in that, if you just keep reminding yourself something really positive and nice, it kind of keeps, what do we say, it refilling your energy with something positive. It's like filling your cup with something positive while you're doing a lot of release work. There is something that you always need to do, is get something positive also, fills that empty space with something positive before something else comes and fills in with some negative energy. So I think these affirmations could be of good help for you for that matter. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So again, a beautiful message. I think it's time for you to actually do a lot of energy work also for yourself, because again, it's been for speaking about three things a lot over here. One is about focusing, and being disciplined and stuff, like all of that, setting boundaries, and like setting boundaries, celebrating your achievements also. And it's been speaking about how you need to protect your energy field, like all your energy related stuff. So these are the few things that I think very strongly is what you should focus on in this duration. Mistakes are teachers, and we should accept the lessons they offer. Today, I will remember to own my mistakes and forgive myself. I'm learning and growing through it all. I think most of the times I've repeated a lot of times is growing through things. I have repeated several times about it, and I think this is just a confirmation again that learn your lessons, learn things that you need to, but focus on growth. And yes, at times we need to accept the or not just accept, but take that responsibility, because once when you take responsibility, it means you're in charge of your life, and then you will make changes which will bring a lot of good energy for yourself, which will shift a lot of things for yourself. But that only happens when you take that kind of responsibility and accountability. And that even comes with forgiving yourself also for the decisions you may have taken. Maybe at times it could be unknowingly, it is not necessary, it's on purpose, but you realize, and sometimes you're self-beating and feeling guilty for taking certain decisions which you didn't do it on purpose. Maybe you had no choice, and now you have a choice. So make better choices and forgive yourself for all those things that you've already done. End of something that you really wanted to bring an end to. New doors are opening, old doors are shutting, which are not aligning with you. And one thing that I always say with certain things, and right now also that comes to me very strongly, right, is that if you don't do certain things, if you don't take certain decisions, universe will push you through to take those decisions. Universe will create such situations where you may have to just accept those decisions. So while yet you have the opportunity, decide which doors you want to close and which you want to open. It's still in your hand. You can do it, with taking the right kind of steps. Again, I'll repeat, don't get stubborn, be a little flexible over here, because again, no matter what, things are shifting. It's your phase where you're supposed to have the shift coming into your life. So if you're looking for something better, yes, this is the time. And there is transformation, yes, so please be ready for the transformation. It's time to even cut certain cords. So if at all cord cutting, if you know, or if you don't know, but people around you, someone who could help you with it, please go take help from those people. And it's time to cut certain cords for yourself. It could be even with some of your habit, who knows, like it could be not a person but a habit. you know Maybe it is procrastination, maybe it's that you're not being really disciplined. Cut cords with not being disciplined, cut cords with procrastination. Saying what you feel will never ruin a real connection. So yes, if at all, I was talking about relationships in some time back. If there are any such relationships that you feel that if you'll communicate, and if such things are going to happen, and it could ruin things for you, that relationship could come to an end, and if you're walking on eggshells, it means that connection is not genuine. It means that connection is not real. So figure out if there are any such relationships that you are holding on to, and if it is so, it's time to release those relationships. It's time to move on to what really aligns with what you want. Actually, it's not really about even aligning only with your energy, but even, like, it could be that you are into two different space. Like, you're being one side, you want something, and actually you are saying yes to completely opposite kind of things. So maybe even it's time to sit with yourself, and maybe bring clarity also to yourself, that what you really want. It never gets easier, you just get stronger. So yes, like I said, again, things may not be easy, but It's okay, it's going to make you strong, it's going to make you wise, and that's what you should see. At the end, it's like you're growing into something really strong. And while you may be going through things, there are going to be people who could be of support to you. So again, rethink of a lot of people around you. See who's there for you, who's not there for you. That will also give you a lot of clarity. I surround myself with positive and supportive people. Wow. Like, I just mentioned few minutes back about this. I mentioned in the beginning, but again, few minutes back, I mentioned about it. This is literally reconfirming that, you need to surround yourself with positive and supportive people. And if you like, I am a strong believer of this. This is my personal experience as well. That when I have used any such affirmations, yes, there, see, it always comes with a price. So a lot of people who are not really or genuinely supportive of you, somehow something happens and you fall apart from those people. And then there is space for more people who align with what you want to come around and be there for you. So yes, these affirmations, when you use it, comes with a cost, but again, your life definitely gets better. It gets to a better place where you start getting the right kind of people who are going to be there through your thick and thin, and much more, in fact. So who knows, they may even give you a lot of positive energy as well, and they may be respective of your boundaries. They may help you become disciplined. So much more coming there. So I hope you do resonate. I hope you do make the most of this reading, and let me know in the comment section if you did resonate. What are your thoughts? Say a hi. And if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section as well, and I'll definitely be replying to them. I'll think through if any suggestions come in. And yeah, this is it. Until then, see you in the next reading. Bye bye.